Ladies and gentlemen, if you are in your 60s or older, perhaps the most precious thing we have at this point in life is not wealth or fame, but time, health, and every peaceful moment spent with our children, grandchildren, friends, and loved ones. Yet in modern life, no matter how advanced medicine becomes, one sad reality remains. Every year, millions of people around the world die from heart attacks, and many of them pass away silently because they were alone. A heart attack doesn't always strike like a bolt of lightning. It often comes quietly, disguised as unusual fatigue, a vague chest discomfort, or a brief wave of nausea. And then, within minutes, everything can collapse. Especially in the elderly, the symptoms of a heart attack are often atypical, easily mistaken for the flu, indigestion, or simply the tiredness of old age. I'm not saying this to frighten you. I'm saying it so that we can learn how not to die in silence. Imagine this, a quiet evening, you're sitting and watching TV, when you suddenly feel a slight tightness in your chest. Not intense, but strange. Then the cold sweat starts and your limbs suddenly feel weak. You think it's just fatigue, it'll go away soon. But no, that might be the moment you're standing on the thin line between life and death. So if that situation arises and no one is around, what can we do to save ourselves? First, we must listen to our bodies. Never ignore unusual signs. If you feel chest pain or pressure, whether mild or severe, if you feel nauseous, break into a cold sweat, get dizzy, or have trouble breathing, take that as a red flag. Don't assume it's just fatigue. Don't reassure yourself that it'll pass in a few minutes. That might be your last precious moment to act. Next, do not hesitate. Call for help immediately. If a phone is nearby, pick it up and dial emergency services. If you can't speak, keep the line open and make some noise so the operator can detect your location and send help. Keeping your phone within reach can save your life. Don't leave it in the kitchen while you're in the living room. If you have aspirin at home and your doctor has previously approved its use for heart attack emergencies, chew one tablet immediately. Don't swallow it whole. Chew it thoroughly so it absorbs faster. It helps thin the blood, reduces clot formation, and increases your survival chances before you reach the hospital. But please remember, only take it if you are not allergic or medically restricted. At that point, your breathing may become difficult. Panic can easily take over. Don't let it. Try to breathe in slowly, exhale gently. A calm mind helps reduce strain on the heart. If possible, sit in a relaxed position with your back supported and lean slightly to the left to improve blood flow. Avoid lying flat if you feel short of breath. Posture may seem like a small detail, but it can make a big difference. Many people wonder, is there anything I can do to keep my heart beating while waiting for help? Some online sources have circulated the idea of repeated deep coughing to maintain heart rhythm. However, please be cautious. These methods are not always effective and can even be dangerous if done incorrectly. It's best to attend certified first aid training classes, where you'll learn how to handle emergencies properly and safely. But just as important as everything I've shared is preparation ahead of time. Because a heart attack does not knock on your door with notice. If you live alone, set up a safety system. Keep your phone charged, emergency contacts on speed dial, medical history and medications listed clearly and kept in your wallet. Tell your neighbors about your health condition, not to burden them, but so they'll know when to check in if something seems off. You can also use wearable medical alert devices, smart bands, heart rate monitors that send out signals if you faint or if your heartbeat becomes irregular. Today's technology could become tomorrow's guardian angel. Above all, take care of your heart starting now. Don't wait for the first heart attack to start paying attention. Eat healthily, control your blood pressure, get light daily exercise. Don't let stress dominate your mind. And don't forget regular checkups. They're not expenses, they're investments in your life. Ladies and gentlemen, I know no one wants to think about the day they might collapse. But the truth is, preparing for the worst is the most responsible way to live, for yourself and for those who love you. A heart attack doesn't choose a nice day or a prepared person, but a prepared person has a much better chance of survival. If you remember only one thing from today's talk, let it be this: you are not helpless in the face of a heart attack. With knowledge, calmness, and a little preparation, You can save yourself and live to tell the tales of triumph of spirit, will, and awareness. Thank you for listening. May you always live in good health, fully and peacefully. Every single day.